and overwhelm land very quickly. But they've got to go for the OD, so interesting. That pretty much forces their mid. I guess it's odd to see someone pick the mid hero when they have like this. It's like one of those like guaranteed mids, you know what I mean?
I feel like OD is one of those mids that just needs to be banned more often than it is. I always see it kind of just go off. Especially starting, sometimes, maybe not anymore, but it used to be like OD would start the fights with Sanity's Eclipse when you took like a big 5-on-5 engagement, but I feel like I see ODs hold it more until they get that intelligence kind of racked up. And he's just such a strong hero coming into the mid game, and I'm gonna like him here with the Venomancer too. You gale someone, just keep right-clicking away at them, and then throw the Sanities. Like, I feel like there's a lot of kill potential in the mid game. And then you've got the lockdown of Beastmaster and Bane for Thunder Predator. I really like their draft actually right now.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on the OD in these team fights and triggers his ulti off, and the person to stop it's gonna have to be Earth Spear. This is the other side of Chen play is that it can kind of go for Skylar Gyro sort of start their time, but where it's like, yeah, you can farm up really fast and chill, but you can also just push. A very quick game, and Visage definitely the hero for that. Right?
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and I think Secret, they're trying to counter what Thunder Predator have in the mid game with push of their own, and like make Thunder Predator feel uncomfortable. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of true, because Thunder Predator were looking that way for sure. They're going to ban the Tide. There's going to be one of the better offlaners left, right? There's also Centaur.
Yeah.
There's still the Nature's Prophet too.
I haven't seen Nature's Prophet too much, but I'm one of those guys who's been isolated to one region. So, you know, I only get to mainly see one meta, where there's almost always 5 different metas with the regions.
That's true. It's also one of these situations where a lot of these teams just haven't played in a while too. So, and they've of course been scrimming all week. So the kind of stuff that you might even see from their past matches doesn't really matter based on stuff they've had work. Oh.
Well, Thunder Predator played the Turbo Masters.
No, they didn't just play the Turbo Masters. They won the Turbo Masters. You will show some respect to the best of 7 victors.
The Turbo Masters. And I think they were saving strats for Turbo Masters, and they won 4-1, so maybe we see some Turbo Master strats come out here. But you've got Tide banned out in an offlane. Magnus is banned in the offlane, or could have been an offlaner. I see a lot of Sven offlane now too.
Oh yeah, I wish he's that first phase ban. That guy's legit.
Rumors in CK offlane, but
yeah, it's not bad.
I don't know.
Depends if you can see the right game. I'm curious to watch this Visage. That is the hero to watch for in this match to me, because when I see an OD, see, this is why I'm here. I got you. Don't worry, buddy. But how does Visage lane against OD? This is pretty scary. It's like a lot of times against an OD, you kind of rely on just running to the jungle and farming a bit, but Visage can't really. So I feel like it's just not going to go well. You just have to tank it out as Visage and just do your part as your hero when you hit 6.
5 seconds remaining.
And this is, again, with the Nature's Prophet, just adding pressure. Making Thunder Predator uncomfortable, forcing them into movements that they're probably not going to want to make. And moving them around the map instead of maybe finding themselves stationary in a lane and farming up to that mid game.
Choose your hero.
Bat Rider. Alright. I'm not too sure. I'm a huge fan of Bat Rider. But that's what? Offlane Beastmaster, mid... That safe lane Veno?
Yeah, that's a nice part. It's just like the flexibility of it.
Okay. Well, because a ton is listed as their 1. And then you've got Leo Style as their mid, but it's Draken in the game. So I'm trying to make sure everybody... We were just talking about this, too. is everybody who's
10
listed
seconds
who's playing for the team.
Well, I mean, in terms of the official announcements, they're supposed to all be there. So we'll see.
And then Prada, Frank's their 3, so... And Matthew's their 4, so a 4 Beastmaster and a 3 Batrider.
Yeah, looks
At
good.
least
I think
according to...
Beastmaster, like, you don't need the actions anymore anyway, right? So the levels aren't quite as important. You only have to get the levels up.
And then the OD... It really depends on if a ton's playing mid or playing safe lane. I would assume he's mid with this OD pick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be playing in the mid lane. At the same time, who's the most important person to shut down? I don't know. We'll have to find out, I guess.
I think if you're secret, you want to shut down the OD. He's your only... unless the Venomancer all of a sudden goes off. But I think OD's your biggest threat on the side of Thunder Predator. But if you're Thunder Predator, I think there's so many threats here on secret.
I would want to target the Visage personally, because I think if you ruin Visage's early game, then the hero just doesn't exist. But looks like there's still some tech issues going, so... for now, it does... Attune's definitely got the mid items, so... It doesn't look like anything too shocking coming out of the TA lineup. And they're going to send mid one, mid as well. Oh, he's gone for the instant Bassi, eh? It's kind of cool.
It's those shared tangos. It's always a rare sight for me to see your shared tangos. Just, never happens in my pub games. And then...
Thought you were telling me that China had ditched shared tangos or something.
No. Just my pub.
Yeah. I remember, I think it was Lana, like, in the last couple times when he was playing Shadow Shaman, he would just buy boots and get 2 tangos sent to him. And I was just so jealous. I was like, man, I wish I could play support and have someone just give me 2 tangos and be like, go, be free, buddy. Get your booties. TeamSpeak seems to be the issue. At least they're going to
let him. He's on the broadcast team for this event for the Chinese region.
Is he?
Yeah.
The last time I was in China for the Super Major, they had the final cast by Ferrari and Burning, I think it was. And I was like, God damn. I wish I knew Chinese.
Nice. Yeah, I actually got Rosetta Stone just for that. Like, I'm trying to kind of learn.
Dude, that's the way in. That is definitely the way
Chinese
in.
broadcast, because that's my plan.
Well, just learning Chinese would make a big difference, that's for sure.
I wouldn't mind also, being the translator.
Yeah, man. Get to hang out with everyone still.
Give the rough translation. Ben, do you know what he said there? No.
No.
All I caught was mid lane. That's all I've learned so far in Rosetta Stone Lesson 1. That's it.
Middle lane? You got mid lane? That's impressive.
That's what they're teaching me. It's a Dota-oriented Rosetta Stone. Wards, mid lane, safe lane. That's it.
Boom, boom, boom. So, man, I wish that I could walk around the practice rooms at the major and see how many people are playing auto chess. It's taken over, man. I wanna see if it's like before TI 6, I think it was, when Overwatch came out, and teams were legitimately having issues with people just like playing too much Overwatch. It was fun at first. It was fresh, man.
What?
Yeah, auto chess is fresh. I played it once. I didn't know what I was doing.
That's the spirit.
And then I haven't played it since, but not because I didn't know what I was doing, just because, like, I've been trying to learn. All right.
We're just going to ping everything. On my way.
Every tower, every building.
I think Secret are set.
Plague our enemies.
I think they're good to go.
I'm sure the tech guys are just pleased right now. They're probably so happy. They're like, oh, thank God. It's still paused. Hurry. Fix the stream. I believe in you, Star Ladder tech guys who might be listening to this right now. You
We're a
can
minute
do it.
now. Well, actually, I guess they'd have us direct. Yeah. That makes sense. Nerd. Somebody wrote nerd in the top lane. Oh, nothing profanity. Come on, no profanity. Ah, okay. Nerd blue equals nerd. Okay.
Nerd. Mid one's calling someone a nerd. That is so rude.
It's calling Puffy a nerd. Nisha wrote nub. Some people are so good at writing with their mice. Mouse? Mice?
Yeah. Mouse?
Plural?
I guess it would be. Well,
I guess I said plural.
I guess I don't know. Great question.
Definitely in love with this word nerd right now.
Oh, I can't. Not gonna let me.
What, draw?
Oh, okay. Will let me draw. Right. Not bad. Not bad. Looks pretty damn similar. Nerd. Works before the finish. I didn't even know what that was. Oh wow, you got a different style in that E. I kind of like it. I'm gonna steal that. That look a lot. Oh nice. You got a tip from Die too.
I wish you could tip casters from in-game. But I guess you don't hear what they say.
Can't tip any of them. Man. Oh, I can ping under their profiles, like right underneath it, the tab protocol. That's pretty funny. Sorry.
I forget who it was. Somebody.
My bad.
Yeah, is that like frowned upon? Because I love doing
I think
it.
so yeah, it's pretty frowned upon.
Oh, is it? Oh, Jesus. I
Yeah.
wonder what other language casters think of me. Because I do it in like specific situations. I think something's kind of important. Like he has double damage for. I kind of want to know how many seconds instead of guessing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Blue.
If you're gonna make it frowned upon, then
I think it's kind of a little frowned upon. It's kind of annoying. It keeps popping up. You don't make fun of Love Heaven for constantly picking the shrines. He takes some
I
flat
think
for it.
I've been in the same lobby. I've seen that. Shrines are pingable. Shrines, they should be pingable. Oh my god. I haven't lost this many frames to a server since I cast super major qualifiers for Moonduck.
Yeah, China. That is a tough one from the outside. And dun, 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 dun. Yo,
I'd like to see this map, but, you know. Good.
Impressive, honestly.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of impressed with this. Now, is it... I wonder which team is doing this. It looks like Secret.
Well, really glad I took a nap. That is for sure.
I didn't. I'm still just on China time by default.
What?
So this is all actually perfect for me. I think they're ready now.
Oh, I guess we're going.
Warriors of the wood.
We're good to go.
All right, fire away. Man, that changed my cursor. I almost ended up typing in there. All right, we're all good. So items still the same. So got the best. So in terms of mid backup, I guess we're gonna have to look for sort of be the tilting factor, right? And he's the guy who was getting in there with some big old plays.
You think he stays
Puppy.
in lane till like level 2 when he's got Boulder Smash, or is he gonna be roaming from level 1?
Sorry, hold on. That's up there. Ooh, that hawk stuff. Oh, that hawk almost got him. Be in lane for a bit and stay level 2 and then roam a little bit. The big thing about Spirit and why he's so good is just the buff. He's got a beef. That strength game, that is not a typo, ladies and gentlemen. That is an 3.8 strength per level. My god. He may not have the agi, but he has got strength. What is he doing? He's got an over venom. He's just gonna punch him. Alright, he just got seen. That was pretty funny.
Roaming around in the jungle.
Sure. Has he seen anyone? I mean, they're obviously trying to mask their lanes a bit here, like with Venom up top.
Yeah, that's been a very important thing, it seems like masking your lanes, looking for... Like, obviously you want the best matchup, but it comes down to, who uses their TP first, right?
Yeah. And at the boot smiter, for example, a lot of people come way down in here and like scouting from here. They would like dot from the stairs and stuff like that. Like everyone was kind of playing in this bottom area of the rating jump, which almost never happened before. Everyone was doing it to try and figure out exactly what the walls were going to look like.
So mid one against a ton over mid. We'll see how that goes. You said the varying factor is Yapzor as he moves over towards top of the rolling boulder onto Matthew. Draken's here as well in the safe lane Venomancer. And then, of course, we've got that off lane Bat Rider for Thunder Predator. But let's, I guess, talk about this safe lane first for Thunder Predator. Is, you know, usually you're trying to get levels onto Beastmaster, get that boar up there, level 2, level 3. But now you're working with a Venomancer. Do we see this being like a boar Venomous Scale kind of duo?
Yeah, I think they kind of saw a moment where, you know, they bought the steal on the Beastmaster. He's got 3.5 HP regen. Pretty good, well, which is Mango. So someone who can trade at least decently well with something like an Earth Spirit. So it does need a few more level things going, but you see it makes it really easy. Just kind of nice when you're on the dark side, honestly, as you can throw some pistol. And then the other thing that Beastmaster can do is you can see is control the higher camp. Making sure that camp doesn't spawn inside of it, so that they can't force the lane in and just bring it on back with the pole there.
Do you think if they continue to get these pulls, keep the creep equilibrium in their favor, we could see them get aggressive in this lane and subsequently maybe towards other lanes as First Blood bottom coming out?
He went for a first. Yes. I'm not sure where he got that from. Like, kind of like a game of kill.
And then Nature's Prophet almost dying over top. He got out with like 5 health on a TP, and Prada, he's getting way over bottom too. But Nisha got First Blood, so was involved in first.
He was first blooded, perhaps.
He was the first of blood.
The mid lane in terms of last hits, 5-8 versus 5-8. Mid ones, I mean, the levels definitely is where they're turning around and stuff, but again, that's going to be up to Yapzor to come and just make sure that nothing too bad happens to mid one.
We'll see if he walks over. He should keep that TP off cooldown. I don't see him, unless they're really going to make him like a very aggressive play over bottom. I think he keeps that TP off cooldown just to make sure that he can go over mid.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe roam.
Something that's kind of interesting, like I definitely underestimated this matchup a little bit because I forgot that the Gravekeeper is the Grave Shill is 64 attack speed drain right at level 1, which is kind of insane. Like most attack speed slows scale to like maybe 60 or 70 or something at level 4, but this one's starting, even though it has a longer cooldown, when it comes to actual laning, that's not that bad, and it's really cheap. So he can just spam it over and over at a tune and make it difficult for him to last it, which means he can basically only secure the range creeps 100% with the click Astral.
As we're seeing him struggle right now, but he's got Haze still Astral in prison just so he can get a couple of last hits in here. But even then, it's only 1 or 2 last hits, a couple of pot shots on mid one, and yeah, that Grave Chill is just making this lane really hard for this OD.
Yeah, it's making it more difficult to punish than it usually is for the hero, but he should still come out on top. And you can see, though, mid one is just thinking about the game plan, just going instant helm, does not need any other items on this hero. And Yapzor has arrived, but they do have the Observer Ward to scout this out, so Toon can just play appropriately.
He's able to back off, not play too aggressive, because he was up there past the river for a while, and sitting in that spot is almost begging Yapzor to come over. And Matthew taking a lot of damage. The 2 illusions in Yapzor just putting on a beating to this Beastmaster. Power that Orb of Venom, but once Draken gets nearby, you need to make sure you're nowhere close, because Venomous Scale level 2, especially against an Earth Spirit that's level 3, only 800 health, that's nothing to joke around with.
Yeah, the nice thing is that they have no stuns, though, so they have to get body positioning on the Beastmaster or something to actually stop him from just rolling away from them. So it's good that Yapzor hasn't had to invest into a Stout Shield. Just means he can be so much more aggressive, and it's giving Matthew a really hard time. They've now brought Yapzor bottom with the Chen, but instant nightmare from Prada. So they actually still secure the bounty rune, but Yapzor will get the other one.
3 bounty runes here for the side of Secret. 3 to 1. Those always add up. I wish I did have that, you know, Pimp Muckle ability to do the total count on gold from bounty runes. Still just 1-0, but Secret, it's the lane's going well for them. They're up 1,000 net worth despite not having any kills under their belt. They're okay with this, not having the pace pushed on them too much. But as I said, Zai forced the TP out.
It still wouldn't have been enough damage, I suppose. Actually, if Venno had ran down and forced the stomp out of the Centaur, they might have got it.
Get those neutrals to play for your side.
What is the stun situation here? It's not too hot, is it? I mean, you got Bane, you got Lasso, and then if you want to call Astral a stun, at least you can cancel a TP. But you're likely to see Zai be very annoying. That's true. We also have another ulti.
But yeah, it's very ulti and cooldown dependent in terms of lockdown for Thunder Predator. Whereas mid 1, he can use those familiars, possibly get a little bit of lockdown there. Sprout is pseudo lockdown, I guess.
They're gonna have so many creeps too. And that's one thing that we haven't been seeing a lot from Chen, right? Is that you've been having a lot of people just completely skipping Holy Persuasion, and Puppy's just saying, you know what? I'm not skipping it. I'm playing Chen here. I get some creeps mid.
Ooh, wow, Draken taking a lot of damage mid. He threw the Venomous Scale at mid 1, but we'll see if that's even enough. He's forced the TP away. Prada comes over, as does Matthew. So 2 heroes rotate towards mid. And it's just mid 1 TPing back to base.
It's basically too dangerous for a tune to sit there. If they're going to be bringing in more creeps like that, then they're just going to say Venomancer is like one of the best heroes in the game in terms of just like dead lane. I want to survive here and hold this tower forever. So it is helpful in that sense. But I don't know if he has the levels for it.
This actually, I think, opens up more of a possibility for YapzOr coming over towards mid, because when YapzOr was thinking about coming mid against the OD, you also have that Astral Imprisonment to just make sure that one of these heroes, mid 1 or YapzOr, is just taking
Look at the collapse here.
Yeah, 4 heroes over mid. Boulder Smash hits on a Draken. He throws the Venomous Scale, but body blocks from the Treants, the Hellbear, as well as the Frost Mage coming in, and then you've got 4 heroes on top of that. There's nowhere to go, and this tier 1 tower is gone as well.
And the reason why I suggest the Nature's Prophet is it's exactly this, and it's because this is how Gambit played. And Gambit looked really good in these kind of games with the Visage, and it's just the way that this Nature's Prophet and then the Chen +1 appears instantly is so terrifying. Like the Immersion Earth Spirit with the Afterlife Nature's Prophet was so good at the minor.
Ooh, they kill Nisha, but now Matthew waddles his way into just straight death. I don't know what he was thinking about going in on that, but a ton comes over with Prada as well as Draken. Familiar's getting some stuns, as well as the Sprout coming in. You don't have a Quelling Blade, so you're stuck inside the trees, but the Astral Imprisonment to avoid the Rolling Boulder. Starting to throw down some Plague Wards and a couple more TPs coming out. The Nightmare to avoid the Boulder Smash, but I'm not sure if it was in time. They'll get the kill onto a ton, and now they look over at Matthew. Prada takes a lot of damage as the ult comes out from the Nature's Prophet. The chase is on with the Rolling Boulder hitting from YapzOr. Another kill here for Secret behind the tier 2.
I don't know if they're going to get them out of here.
This tower is definitely gone with OD and Beastmaster nowhere to be found, but they got a kill on Nisha while these 4 heroes were stomping away.
Thankfully, Nisha is, Nisha, and he's not going to build Battle Fury, even though he's being completely left alone. So bless his soul for that. He's going to go into an SNY because he's going to have a Nature's Prophet building a Vlad's, and his game is going to be good. This is a hard game for Batrider. I don't know, Frank. What is the play? I'm sure he's having some issues where he's just considering, do I buy drums or do I buy Blink? Like, if we buy Blink, that's one fight we win, but then we just can't do anything else. So I have to build drums. But they have enough stuns that it's still going to be difficult for him to just, like, run through these fights and put a lot of damage on it. Doesn't feel like a great back game.
Yeah, if you get hit by that Boulder Smash, how far are you really getting with the lasso?
Yeah, exactly. Or even, like, imagine trying to initiate with just drums and stuff. Like, he's going to have to find these perfect angles, and at least with the new crafting of the landscape around here, there's definitely better drop-down points for someone like a Batrider, but not going to be easy. It looks like they're baiting a little bit here with this Earth Spirit. I'm not sure how aware they are of this being an illusion. Looks like they're quite aware.
The seeds of fortune.
And that's going to be Tome for Yapsor too, so he's going to be level 6 now.
Regeneration.
Best bets for a game like this, probably Thunder Awakens wants to get the Beastmaster on the side lanes like he is now, try and keep split pushing, but unfortunately he's up against probably the best hero in the game at stopping this in the Nature's Prophet. He can just be there and back again. Even though he only has level 1 in the teleportation, he might just get pulled back by the Chen. Speaking of Chen, oh, Frank's dead.
Yeah, I don't know what Frank's going to be able to get. He's got the drums. He's looking for a Blink Dagger afterwards.
Oh my god. Dude, these items. Look at Secret's items. They're so perfect. Oh my god. God, I do not want to be in this game right now. Look at this. They got someone building a Vlad's. They have an urn already done for Yapsor. They have a medallion on Puppy. They have a helm on mid one. And yeah, honestly, if there was another aura item, I'm sure Nisha would buy it. But he's like, I don't think drums are worth it, guys.
All of a sudden, it's turned into an 8,000 net worth lead. It seems like it's the slow bleed coming out from Secret. Frank attempts to go in again. He's throwing some sticky napalm in. Finally gets a lasso. And he's on the high ground, so he's all by himself with Primal Roar, also hitting on a mid one. There's the Sprout. Draken helped in, but mid one's not making his way out of this. And they've also got the Fiend's Grip. This could be even more. Yapsor, is this the place? I'm magnetized on a lot of heroes with Prada trying to back off and Nisha coming in from the sidelines. Frank getting low, ends up dropping. Zai's dead. Now they'll take out Draken. Matthew's next on the list. It's a buffet here for Nisha, and that's a triple kill with 4 heroes dead on the side of Thunder Predator.
They were so making it work too. I've only been able to kill that one, but well, one fight. Still looking rough. Back in the fight recap here. This is the Venomancer's fault. This is what happens. Every Venomancer game, the fight recap's still like 30 seconds. There it is. So, still in the game, about 800 gold. Be enough as the question. Look at that damage. It's 3,480. Hey, we're live. Hi, everybody.
There it is. Coming in live, coming in clear.
But now the flowchart Dota, right, for Secret is now wiped towards the bottom lane, taking out mid. Now they move up, they go Roche, and you start to look at Thunder. We can say, okay, we need to win the Roche fight. We can't let them get the Aegis. How do we do that? And it's pretty much Blink Dagger on the Bat Rider, because at the very least, he has a good way to execute it thanks to the Beastmaster.
And they're actually going to call an audible to your playbook as they go for Roche before they go for the tier 2 top.
Yes, yes. If there's no one there, excellent idea. I mean, they had the super early medallion too.
Got mid one almost finishing. In Ags, you've got Troll as he's looking to finish off that Sanj and Yasha. It's a lot going right here for Secret, and you know, this is with Nisha, who only got his first 3 kills in that bottom engagement. He was dead twice, but everybody else taking care of business. But this is something we talked about in the draft, where it's just a heavy pressure lineup coming out from Secret, where Thunder Predator are almost forced into these fights they don't want to take.
Look at them trying to push the mid tower like on some sort of equivalent level. It's just not quite the same, is it?
Yeah, rolling boulder smash. Venomous Gale actually hits on both Nisha as well as Yapsor. The Primal Roar stopping Nisha from going in on Draken. But right behind him's Puppy, trying to TP out, and he'll stop the TP. We'll try to walk away with the ton coming in from the side. They still have Matthew nearby. The Astral Imprisonment is going to be out of the Venomancer. Coming over is going to be Zai. As Draken sitting low, but the Magnetize coming in on everybody once again. Down goes a ton with Draken to follow. And, well, after that Nightmare runs out, Bane's going to be food as well. 3 heroes dead once again on the side of Thunder Predator.
Mid one shows up just in time to steal some kills. Perfect. And that's almost an Aghanim Scepter done. Meanwhile, Frank was in the bottom lane, pushing to that tier 1, which has now been taken over by Matthew. And now he's moved up top to try and defend that and get the creeps out in time. But it is, in fact, only a matter of time before Secret say, well, why bother the side lanes when we can just rush down mid? Yeah, oh, Yapsor breaks the trees. But that roll just makes sure there's no good angle for them to attack.
So you're down 13,000 net worth. You're looking at the items that Secret have, the Aegis that's still in the hands of Nisha. You've got a Hawk, it's caught some vision for a split second. You're losing your bottom shrine. All these things happening against you. What's plan H right now?
It's split push. It's trying to push out these side lanes. It's extremely difficult, but I don't think they want to fight before the Blink Dagger.
Yeah,
And they don't want to fight with 40 seconds left on Poison Nova, I don't think. Although they're possibly hoping that enough heroes have left that they'll have a numbers advantage versus Secret, but numbers might be there in terms of heroes, but it's certainly not there in terms of economy, as we've surpassed the 1k GPM.
Oof. This is
in terms of overall lead here.
This is quite a lead from Secret, and it's not even just their 3 cores that have gold. You look at, you know, Yapzor and Puppey, who are ahead of the Venomancer, Batrider, Beastmaster, and Bane. The only one who's got some okay farm, and okay's maybe putting it a little generously, is a ton.
He is managing to beat the supports. It is true. He is.
As he should.
Yeah. Yeah, you just look at a game like this and you're just like, how... It looks like a game that was actually impossible for Thunder Awakens once you've seen this part of the game, but, you know, you have this game replayed or something between 2 different teams, and you might not see just how well Secret are able to, like those early game ganks from Secret where just pulling the Chen and the Earth Spirit together and then bringing the Nature's Prophet and taking that tower so early, like, they're capitalizing on every little moment, and that's what builds up this lead so quickly. They certainly make it look easier than it actually is.
Yeah, because for Secret, they weren't ahead in kills immediately. It was more them just pressuring the buildings that forced Thunder Predator's hand. And I wonder if other teams would allow such a push to come out from Secret consecutively for like 5-7 minutes. It seemed like ever since we hit minute 9, they've just been constantly pushing towers or objectives or finding something.
And look at these items too. Like now it's a mech done for the Earth Spirit. They're cycling through the shop for every aura they can find. You have Pipe versus the Venom too, and Venom's only contribution right now.
Take the top tier 3. Thunder Predator still looking for an opening. This is like a Book of Where's Waldo. It's there, but it'll take a moment to find.
We're so close to Blink, guys. We can do it. That's all we need. That wave is close to pushing it bottom. I wonder if they just go for it. I think they may have had enough here. That A just runs out in 9 seconds, so... Hey, if you want to take a fight, Thunder Awakens, now's your chance. Too bad there's creeps in the top of your base, creeps in the middle of your base, so pretty difficult to get a fight off when that's the situation. Prada can't do anything here. If he tries to grip him, he gets stomped. If he has a Nightmare, one of the other units just takes it off. And so mid one just walks away.
He just outputs so much damage with these familiars with that Ags, and it's just letting Zai push bottom. They don't even need the rest of the team to help push, but they've got the Magnetize. The Primal Roar comes out, but it's not going to be doing enough. Prada ends up falling. They'll lose Matthew. 2 heroes did once again. They look over after a ton. Rolling Boulder, Poison Nova thrown by Draken. Now trying to turn it around on Yapzor, but again, you've got Mech coming out and 3 familiars running at Draken, and yeah, this is the moment where Thunder Predator are like, all right, we've had enough. GG, let's go on to the next one.
Oof. Yeah,